Steelers Nation, the observers are back. All three of us. Grant and Smo are joining me. I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, we got a trip in like less than 12 hours.
Are you packed?
You guys are killing me, man.
I'm not packed.
What are we doing up so late?
Grant's on NyQuil already.
We were supposed to
He's
start
sleeping
this
through the flight.
35 minutes ago. I don't feel well. I'm cranky. And
better-
we're sitting up here waiting.
You better turn it around.
We were supposed to be on 9 Eastern time. I'm Central time. I was in the gym at like, what was it, 8:55 y'all's time. That's when I text y'all and I was like, guys, oh my God. And I had to quit and fly home.
Cut leg
Unreal.
day short.
Unreal.
Shoulders today. Legs was yesterday, but
All
we had a
right,
good
I could
one.
see. All right, so we didn't have Grant on the last episode.
I think I have a mental disorder, dude. I can't talk about this shit that soon. I really can't.
Do you remember
We
watching the
won.
game?
I feel like we've already had 10 games. That's how beat down I am from watching this team. It is so hard to watch and talk about and have fun with. Even winning, it's just miserable. So I saw a stat just before we got on when I was just sitting here playing with myself for 35 minutes. We didn't take one snap inside their 30-yard line.
Yeah, it
Not
still won.
One.
My
How
favorite
is
is
that
that fourth quarter stat. We entered the fourth quarter losing. We got -7 yards of offense in the fourth quarter and won the game.
Man, I hate him.
How's that possible?
God, I hate them.
Defense continues to carry us, man. Some things don't change. Like the Browns beating us at home.
It's not good, dude. It's not good. And there's no end in sight. There's no solution coming.
I don't
It's
know.
not
We
just
turned
gonna
it around
turn-
after the bye week last year. We played really good defenses the first 2 weeks.
Fool's gold.
Offenses have been
I just saw
honestly
another
behind us
video. I
here.
know because you guys always say that we played two good defenses. I saw this guy. Did you see this? What Pony posted today, Smo?
What?
This guy went through, like, you can't just go off the defense. He went through, I think it was 90% of the time we're under center, we run.
Oh yeah,
80% of the time we're
shotgun
shotgun we pass. And like we're just so far off in the dumpster where the other good teams like mix it in, and we have nothing.
The defense just like already knows what's coming. Yeah.
Dude, this is not good.
I saw an article asking why the Steelers don't run play action. And my response to that, I mean, we can't run the ball. Who's going to believe that?
They
Kenny's
don't
gonna
have
get killed.
time. They
Yeah,
don't have
exactly.
time to run play action.
Yeah, that's also
It wouldn't
a
even
thing.
matter.
Fryermuth would just be on his belly when we were in play action.
He doesn't block
he's not
shit,
blocking
dude.
anyone. He couldn't block a chair. It's insane. I like him.
Love him. Just split him
Did he
out.
even
to be
catch a
receiver.
ball? Did he even catch a ball last week?
1 for 2 yards.
I know these episodes. I missed the recap one, so we don't have to keep going back into it. But
We're gonna be in person to witness it. Witness the breakout.
I'll puke everywhere. I'll
Going to
put my
Vegas.
finger down my throat, and I'll just throw up on the field.
It'll be a
You
YouTube
packed your
short.
Tums, right?
I got my Tums. I got all my medicine. I'm under the weather. This is my flu game. This is anything else I would be like cuddled up in a ball. But
Kenny's
We'll
going
make
to
it
ball
happen.
out for you.
we'll make it happen. But yeah, I'm pumped.
Where are we staying at?
We're at the MGM Grand. So any of our fans,
all our shit's been hacked.
we're close enough to the Niners fan base if they want to come at us in person. Stop on by.
Yeah. What else is on the docket? We got golf Saturday. We got
So
dinners lined up.
Yep.
We got
We
an
got,
incredible day of top 25 action. College football Saturday that we can lose some money on.
Right. We're going to golf Saturday morning. Then we have stadium swim at Circa, and then dinner at Carbone. And then Sunday's up in the air.
We got the Sunday night game too. We had all day.
I know.
And I hope I remember that game.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Excited. This is my second time in Vegas. First time, had a good time.
Yeah,
Once
this is
was-
Smo's
this is your
time.
first time, Smo?
Yeah.
damn, I want some money on crash. Shout out to my cousin Mike because he showed me. I don't remember it, but he did show me how to gamble that day. I went in with like 30 some dollars, walked out with over 800.
We're gonna gamble. I'm pumped.
I know you are.
I
You gonna be
have I have 79,000
Dollars.
no, 79,000 more points to get to my platinum status in for MGM, and I really want that. So we're gonna be tossing it around.
All right.
Well, it takes one spin, man. We might be doing this for our jobs.
I can go straight to roulette. That's fine.
Oh yeah, our roulette strategy, our new one.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna have to teach me.
It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. Super early flight. Do we know anything like before the Niners fans pieced us up for not watching film on the Niners? I don't know shit about the Raiders.
Where do they see this? Yeah. And so Jimmy G, Robert Spillane
leading the world in tackles. In case you
Yeah.
haven't seen. If we can't get matchups on Spillane, dude.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring if Matt Canada does not take advantage of all that data we have on him, not being able to cover receiver.
Why do you
Then,
guys say like if he doesn't? He's not. That's the thing. We
What do you
can't
mean
keep
he's
saying
not?
he's not going to take advantage of that. It's going to be a dog fight again. And
You're saying he's not gonna grow from this?
He's not going to. Chris,
Hold on, I got something for you because you asked me about this Canada thing. I got something for you. Hold on one second, boys.
this wasn't planned. This wasn't in the pre-show.
Hold on.
Look at that profile picture.
Jimmy G's quarterbacking, right?
Jimmy G. Still got Jacobs, who rushed for like 6 yards last week. I did see that.
Chandler Jones is out.
Max Crosby still there.
Adams playing.
I think so, yeah.
Henry Ruggs.
Too soon.
But yeah, man, I'm officially out on Canada.
Visual joke for the listeners.
After that third down, man, that 3rd-and-1.
I don't get this joke.
That Matt
America,
Canada.
dude.
Oh,
Deep cut.
fine. Okay.
Some patriot. Good grief.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm drugged up right now. I have NyQuil and vitamin C. I probably took 20,000 milligrams of vitamin C today.
Jesus.
You demanded that I denounce him like it was
Well, yeah,
Russia.
go ahead. Let's hear it.
Well, I'm going to preface this with I believe in
There better
professional
be a grant
development.
is right.
Hold on.
Wait. There better be a grant was right in there somewhere. So go ahead.
Don't ask. Okay, we'll improv a little bit, but I believe in professional development, and I just thought that Matt Canada had the ability, with all that time in the offseason, to study film, watch play, see what was successful in the league, and adjust. But he simply couldn't. And I was naive. But in my defense, I have to say I did believe in Santa Claus till I was 11. It took me getting a Nintendo 64 to realize that Santa wasn't real. I went downstairs, saw the same 64 I saw in my parents' car. I was like, son of a bitch, it's not real. So I believe in people. So Matt Canada, you failed me. And yeah, it's time.
And Grant, you were right.
You said it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Dude, I mean, you could see it after the first quarter. Like it only took 1 quarter of the season to see that he doesn't have it, man.
He didn't learn his lesson. It took that first drive, Grant. We gained like 6 yards on first down. It was like 3rd and short against the 49ers.
It makes you wonder who was calling the plays in the preseason. Like, was he there? Was that him? I mean,
He
it
showed
wasn't,
up to
'cause
work
it's not
late.
even the same look at all. I
No.
don't know.
And miraculously, we always move the ball in the 2-minute drill, not when he's calling plays.
He threw
It's gonna
it
be a
on
long
our second
season, man.
drive, dude. He threw a quick little screen thing to Gunner and got his world blown up.
Good.
We're scheming to get Gunner the ball.
Yeah, I
Got it.
saw Calvin Austin. What did he have? Like 1 catch?
Something like that. It was bad. Not good. It's a new week. new week, and we have our Raiders fan in the waiting room ready
that
to.
none of us know, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, so we're about to bring in Dom. Dom is from San Jose, so he's a lifelong Raiders fan. He grew up going to the games. So back in the days when they were the Oakland Raiders. So let's go ahead and bring him in.
I wonder what his thoughts are on that. Would you still support the team if it moved from Pittsburgh? Like, would you remain a Steeler fan, or would you just give up?
Oh man, no, I don't know.
I don't know if I
Well,
could
you
follow
see,
him.
we saw how Billy was with the Browns. He's not a Ravens fan. We would have to jump him at that point.
Yeah, but his team left. Like, I guess
They
that's
at
what
least
you're
came
saying.
back,
Yeah,
so he
that's
could
what
still be a
that's
fan.
what Alan
but,
just
like,
asked.
yeah.
Hey, Dom.
Oh, Dom, what's
Uh,
up, man?
What's going on?
He just looks
Thanks
like
for
a Raiders
having me.
fan. If you didn't even, you just look like a Raiders fan.
What does
Damn.
a Raider fan? What does a Raider fan look like?
Boom.
Passionate,
Yeah, what's up, Dom? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming on.
dedicated. Hey, yeah, just chilling. Went for a nice run. Ready to get the weekend started, just like you guys.
Awesome. So what do you think? What do you think for this week? Are you confident? Are Raiders fans confident? What's the record right now? The Raiders fans.
1-1.
1-1. Okay, so same record coming in.
Way to reveal that
We
we
had
don't
We had a
research
tough
anything.
break.
Yeah, I mean,
We had a
literally,
tough- we
Dom,
had
we
a
haven't
tough
done
break.
anything for this.
Grant's high
Okay,
right
no
now,
worries,
so
No,
he's on
no wrong with
NyQuil,
an
so he
old
has
school,
no idea
old school
what's going
trash
on.
talk, right?
Yeah.
What's
Okay,
up,
so
man?
go ahead. So what are you
Um,
feeling?
Man, I don't know. I'm a little bit 50-50. I think that we're gonna have a healthier team coming in Sunday night. Hoping we get Jacoby Myers out of the protocol. He had a really big game week 1. He was kind of the diamond in the dirt.
Mhm.
Someone who's familiar with the McDaniel system, whatever the fuck that is. I'm not a football guy by any means. I'm just a Raider fan, but at least from what I know, Josh McDaniels operates a fairly complex offensive system,
That makes
and that's why he
sense.
likes. So he likes bringing guys that he's familiar with and that's familiar with the system. And Jacoby Myers showed that,
Yeah.
especially in the red zone. That's a part of the field where the Raiders have had very terrible luck the last few years. I think on just on paper from a health and stamina and conditioning standpoint, I think we're gonna have a healthier team coming in. I mean, execution wise, we'll see. We'll see. For trash talk's sake, let's go let's go with a little bit of pizzazz. I mean, it's at home. The first time the
We
terrible
stink there,
towels
dude.
come to the Sin City, but at the same time, how many times did Ben Roethlisberger win on the road
That's what I
versus
just
the
said.
Raiders?
We do not play well out there. We do. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay.
Well, when it was Oakland,
Well,
we didn't play well.
that was in Oakland. Like
Yeah.
Cam even said, like we
But
don't want to play in that field. We can go in
Vegas
that
Steelers. This Vegas Steelers completely different.
It's gonna be
True.
a sea
Yeah,
of a sea of black and gold.
Yeah, you said it was going to be a home game. You realize that's going to be a home game for us.
Dom, do you know that we're all
Probably.
going out? Do you know? Did they tell you that we're going to the game?
Yeah. You guys are
Yeah.
flying out tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
good.
And
I
we're
want to know. I want to know
2-0
your
when
thoughts.
watching games together in person.
I got a player that I
What's
want to
that?
ask you your thoughts on, Dom.
The observers are undefeated when in person.
His name is Robert Spillane.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of him?
I didn't really know much about Spillane going in. I know that he was a kind of a sleeper signing.
Do you know
From what
where?
I've seen,
Do you know where is it from?
I don't know what the fucking college he went to.
No.
So-
Where he played before?
Oh, did he play for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he was
Ed.
trash.
Now hold on. Wait,
My most
Grant,
hated player.
Grant, stop.
He
He
good.
sucks.
Wait,
I
guys.
think
There's a love-hate relationship here
No.
with Grant and Spillane because
It's all
Grant
hate.
he hides it, but you see all those pictures in the background. Over to the side, there's an autographed jersey that
You're
Grant got
fucking nuts.
personally
You're
from
crazy.
Robert
dude.
Spillane. When he stood up to Derrick Henry and said, "You shall not pass," That was
Chris,
the moment that
Chris
Spillane
would
just
die on the cross for Robert Spillane. It's sickening.
You know, from what I've seen in whatever 120 minutes of football,
Right.
he seems to be transitioning into the role of that bulk package, trying to defend the run.
Well,
Not
yeah, I
much of a
mean
receive, not much of a coverage linebacker. I'm noticing.
that makes
Yep.
sense.
But
But we used him as like a cornerback, pretty much.
okay.
slot
And
corner.
yeah, he was abysmal.
But for the run, I mean, you could basically
hopefully one man's trash is another man's trash.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen enough of 41 to make like a very, at least from a non-football, just a guy who watches football perspective. I don't think I've seen enough to determine if I like him or dislike him. There are a lot of players
Give
on
it
that
time.
defense. I can tell you, I wish they didn't play 90% of the snaps. We'll see. We'll see. We have 5 linebackers. You know what I mean? So
Right, right.
it's whether or not I like him or not. I guess I just gotta wish the best for Robert Spillane. So.
Right.
I mean, shoot. Hey, Jimmy G, is he gonna have time to throw the ball?
On paper, if you look at the statistics, the Raiders' offensive line, when it comes to pass blocking, are like top 3 or top 4 at the moment.
Really?
He's got time to throw the ball. If there's a problem right now at the position, it might be 2 games is way too is way too little of a sample. It might be a Jimmy G problem. We're about to find out.
Now, what are they the
Yeah.
best at? What are they the best at, Dom? What should we fear from the Raiders?
If again, time to throw, which probably wouldn't be a problem. I'm a little familiar with your defense. You got TJ on the edge. He's definitely gonna give Colton Miller a hard time tomorrow. I'm sorry, Sunday night. I think Devontae is do a good game. Not that he didn't have one in Buffalo, had a good game in Denver. It might be it might be Josh Jacobs's breakout game. I don't think, and I don't think he's gonna run for 100 yards, but
Well,
he's
he will
definitely gonna
against
run for
us.
more than he's definitely
Oh,
gonna run
yeah.
for more than -2. You know what I
Well,
mean? When I say breakout game, he's probably probably gonna feed him the ball, more than 15 times to get him comfortable, because that didn't exist in Buffalo. I don't know what it was. I can guarantee you there's really nothing to fear on the defense except 98 Mad Max. I know your offensive line struggled a bit the past 2 games, so the Mad
Year of
Max factor
tears.
might play in. But
Is Adams playing?
Devontae? Yeah.
Devontae
For sure.
Devontae is cleared. Yes, he's out of the
Okay.
protocol. He practiced today. So
Got his damn brain
We'll have to
scrambled.
we'll
He's
have to
still
take
able
him
to play.
out. We'll have to find him and take him
But
out.
were you guys
sick
were you
make
guys
on him.
in Pittsburgh? So we played you guys the last 2 seasons. I
Yep.
was there last year
And
in
cold.
Christmas Eve.
6-degree weather right behind
Oh,
the Raiders
yeah.
bench.
Nothing like seeing your
Wow.
team losing
And
that.
Kenny Pickett's game-winning run, and then a game-winning drive. I'm sorry, and then Foster Moreau dropped the ball, and then it was intercepted, and we lost the game. But hey, it was a good time. But the year before that, I remember 2 players that no longer play with us:
Henry Ruggs.
quarterback Derek Carr and number 11. For the sake of your podcast, I'm not gonna mention his name. Number 11 for the Raiders, who no longer plays for them, caught a 61-yard.
We
61-yard game
already
win.
brought him up.
We remember it. We remember it.
But I was at that game behind the Raiders bench as well. A friend of mine actually works for the team. So after the game, he's like, "Come by, I got something for you." So this is that's week. That was
Really?
week 2. That was exactly 2 years and 2 days ago.
That's
One
awesome.
of the game
dude.
Nice,
balls.
dude.
One of the game balls
Hell
from
yeah.
that Steelers game.
That's
Man.
awesome.
So a good Acrisure Stadium, cool. Like, it's a cool atmosphere. It was my first time in the city. I smoked
Mhm.
cigars. There's a cool little lounge just around the corner from outside the stadium. But
Yeah.
but
That's
anyway,
awesome, dude.
you guys are there. There's 3 of you. What do you guys think of Kenny Pickett? You think he's finally getting comfortable?
No, hell
Not yet,
no.
no.
Doesn't
He
look
looks
like it.
terrible. I'm not gonna say I'm out on him, but man, his leash is shortening for sure.
He's
Yeah.
500 on the year.
I'm just saying. You
Guy
can't say
started
that
what?
last game
Guy
was
started
that
what?
low.
19 games. So that's
He hasn't even started
still
a
fairly
season
low.
yet. Yeah, he didn't start. He didn't start
Yeah.
the full season last year.
Listen, man,
Yes.
it would be like it's hard. It's like if I just let if you're a 5-year-old kid and your dad is just passed out drunk on that. I mean, he has nothing to work with. Like nobody coaching him, teaching him. His offensive coordinator.
That was the
So
weirdest
bad, dude.
story or
So bad.
analogy.
He has no
So this
guidance. Is
this
what
might
I'm
be the
saying.
ugliest. This might be the ugliest football game we'll ever watch in our life.
It could
Oh,
be.
you
I don't
must
think
have
you
missed
understand.
Monday
Steelers
night.
You
games.
must not have watched Monday
Steelers
night.
games
Yeah.
are the ugliest games you're going to watch.
Um,
Well, no,
all right.
that game, I hated the outcome, but that game in Pittsburgh, that Christmas Eve game last year was pretty fun. Toward the end,
Yeah.
at least, it was pretty slow in the beginning, but that
Right.
got a little bit more fun. But from what you guys are saying, if we're all or if we're all correct here, it might be a defensive struggle. This might be a long primetime game.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
let's
sure
get
they'll
into
hate it.
predictions. Let's get
Yeah.
into
All
predictions
right,
real
Don. Let's
quick.
go prediction time, and then we'll get out of here. Give us your score.
I'm gonna go 23-21 on us.
That
Well,
means we get 3
it's gonna be a one.
touchdowns.
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those. I think it's gonna be one of those slow games that will pick up toward the end, where either of the both offices probably won't find that comfort zone till after their adjustments at halftime. I'm gonna go 23-20 Raiders.
All right, Chris.
All right, so this is our second primetime game. So we're used to the spotlight. This team, I mean, while young on the offensive side, they should be able to get their mojo back, seeing can he get his groove back. I'm calling, and also you mentioned TJ Watt, but on the other side, there's Alex Highsmith. We also have a little bit of depth at outside linebacker. There's a rookie named Nick Herbig, and then it was, remind me, what's his
Marcus
name?
Golden.
Marcus Golden on the other side. And they are able to give Highsmith and Watt a breather. So I think Jimmy G is going to have a hard time. We don't put up a lot of points. So conservatively, I'm going to say 24-10 Steelers.
Okay, Smell.
I got 20-17 Steelers. Boz kicks a game winner.
Ooh.
And we
I
sweat it
got-
out. We sweat it out an all day of drinking, and we sweat out to a game-winning field goal Sunday night.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I think we'll see more of the same that we did the first 2 weeks. A bit like just piss poor offense. The defense will get tired. I got it at 24-13 Raiders.
Oof.
I don't see any.
I vaguely remember you last week saying you'll never pick against us.
I'm going to bet it. I mean, I'm putting $100 on the Steelers to win, but for this,
all right.
It's just,
We need to use generative AI to go through these calls, like get a transcript and find out all the times we like flip flop.
I picked him to win in my picks, but I don't believe it now.
I don't go on too many pods, but you can ask anybody that knows me, who talks football with me. For like 90% of the time, I bet against the Raiders, considering going through the Gruden years.
I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I try.
But I have a little bit of ounce of confidence that it's going to be an ugly game and we might be able to put it off. But if this was Kansas City, nah, there's no way
deep down
hell
in my
I'll make
heart,
that kind of prediction. So
deep down, I think we'll win, but I just can't say. I have
Gotta
to
see it.
right.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Man,
All
I
right.
bet on us all the time. Shoot, remember that year? It was when Ben got hurt. Grant, we were at your house, and I bet like two people $100 each that the Steelers would still win the division. So pretty gung ho about it. That was like the dumbest bet I've ever made. We didn't win the division that year.
No.
Hey Dom, we really appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, man,
Thanks a lot, especially on
Dom.
short notice.
Nice
You're
to
awesome.
meet you, brother.
Yeah.
absolutely nice to meet you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Enjoy the
All
game.
right. Man,
I like Dom.
the guest situation, it's been really positive.
Now,
Now
so far, except for Billy.
we're gonna have to get a we're gonna kind of call it out now, but just an announcement, we're gonna need someone for the Texans game next week. So if any of our listeners happen to know a Texans fan, please send them our way, have them join the podcast, a couple minutes, talk some trash. We'd really appreciate it. We want to keep this going.
Yep.
Maybe
All
we can
right,
just
boys.
get CJ Stroud to join.
We
Just
will.
harass
That's a
them.
joke about them not having fans.
I will see you guys in the airport at 11:30.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
I'll
See
ya.
y'all. Observers
Bye.
out.